So, welcome everybody. Just have the feet shoulder width apart, nice and tall through the crown of the head. Just gently breathe in, gently breathe out. And then turn the waist. Oh, well done. It's the elite group today. That's good. Well, yeah, there's all sorts of roadworks and things on them. Just notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. So we'll go through, this isn't Chen, but it's Yang. We'll go through the Yang style Qigong set that I learned. And that should hopefully be oh,
Who did I tell about reach?
everybody last week.
Well, I've got to have my 3 bits of information.
Fantastic.
The archaeology on the Devil's Side, Mr. Mosley's rendering,
Yes.
and the latest.
Oh, thank you for bringing it. That's great.
I think the latest was about 2020. No, the year 2000.
Okay.
There's a baby's photo in there of 1999 when 6 babies were born in the village. I looked it up this morning.
Fantastic. Thank you. Well, I shall enjoy looking at that at the end. So we're just breathing. We'll do the money at the end. So yeah, sorry we're a bit late starting because there were loads and loads of chairs out. So I moved some of them. Some of them I put back, but then I remembered the choir's coming.
Oh, so you left some.
So I've left some out.
Right.
So just sink down. And then very carefully raise the arms up. And we just slow it down a bit. When you do this one, just do it even slower. We're just gently breathing in and out. It's all very good. Brilliant. I thought it was just going to be us, but there we are. It's good. Brilliant. Have you heard any more from Joan? Is she all right?
Yes, I got a phone call yesterday.
Oh, good. How's she doing?
She's all right. It's left her very, very tired.
Yeah.
And
is it radio or chemo?
Radio.
Radio. Okay. Well, that's
that she's got to go every day this week.
That's right.
And every day next week.
Yeah.
Every day the week after. And every day the week after that.
That's fine.
But
yeah, but that should sort it out.
They hope it
Thank
will
you.
reduce it
Yeah.
in whatever it is.
I think that's the way to do it, you know, that'll sort it out. So we just
They told her that if it reoccurs, they can retreat it under this
regimen. Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Good job.
The last 2 weeks, they recommended she has someone in the house.
Police. Yeah.
We've arranged for the other one of the trio to go and stay with her.
Fantastic. Good. Yeah, you need that. Good. I've texted her a couple of times, but I've not had a response, but
I
that's
don't
okay.
think you will.
That's fine. But she's getting them, isn't she?
She's got hospital transport to get
Yeah,
there and
okay.
back. And my carer came out of hospital yesterday. So I've been seeing to myself for a fortnight.
Good job. Oh. Alice. One more time. Yeah, okay, we'll just do a little bit more of the loosening. And then we'll go through the new health set that I picked up a few weeks ago. And then I'd quite like to look at the yeah, there's this amazing blackbird in Reach that sings from that roof over there. And it's got an amazing song. And they're really, the blackbirds this time of year, they're just singing all day long, not just at dawn. And there's one that sometimes sounds a bit like a mobile phone where I live. So it's obviously picked up, it like the sound of a ringtone. I think it's our phone. No, it's a blackbird. And he's really going for it.
Except they got crossed with a minor bird.
They are like a minor bird, yeah.
They
Yeah.
can imitate any.
They can, yeah. Yeah. But also, if the bird likes the sound, it's going to try and make the sound, especially if it might get in a nice lady blackbird. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I think I need another fibre.
Okay. Well, there's lots of them. I can't work it out. Yeah, I think right. Yeah, good. Well done. At least one of us can do maths.
I put 21 down. I
So-
said you took a 10 back.
So you said I'll have 10 back, and I thought, hang on a minute, that's a very expensive Tai Chi class. Yeah, don't forget. That's hilarious. Well, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Marvellous. I'm gonna change the thing on Zoom, because then you can hear this blackbird. It's amazing. Try that. I don't know if we pick it up on Zoom, but it's quite stunning. Maybe you'll come in, sing us a song. I was at a rehearsal on Monday night, and we had the back doors wide open because it was so hot. And he was singing. He's a country singer. I'm a fiddle player for a country singer, and he's amazing. He's massive. He's a mental health nurse, well, training mental health nurse, and he's this enormous chap with this really deep kind of baritone bassy voice, and it sounds brilliant. And when we were it was me and Nicole on the drums, and I was on fiddle, and he was singing with his guitar. And the birds started. They got louder in volume. They were quiet when we got in there, and then once we started making some music, they all started joining in. It was wonderful.
I was in Boston.
Yeah.
And we've got that big dome thing.
Yeah.
And there was the orchestra going.
4,
bird pitch.
3, 2.
And the orchestra was fighting against this little bird.
Fantastic. Yeah. I mean, Martin, my duo buddy, he lives in the country near Wimpole Estate. And one of the places that we were rehearsing in this church. And it's got beautiful gardens all around it, and so there's lots and lots of birds. And we were playing, and then all of a sudden there was this bird was singing. It's great. It was like, boy, what are you making all this noise? It's my patch. Yeah. So we're just getting ourselves connected through the body. So just breathing, feel the ground under the feet. And feel that connection. So I made my teacher's class last night, but I missed his 6 a.m. class again. It's just too early. He's very good though, but he's very enthusiastic at 6 in the morning. It makes you do loads of squats.
Oh no, not at 6 a.m.
It's 6 a.m. It's a bit cruel and unusual.
I aim for 7:30 for that.
Yeah, that's decent. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm usually sort of 7:38. It's good.
I used to have to be up and all sorted by 6:30 for my husband to go to work. And I wouldn't pack his doggy overnight, so I did it in the morning.
Well, when I worked, I was up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, I had to be organised by 6:30 because he had to leave well before then.
Walk the dog, walk the dogs. And then I could leave work at 4:30
Oh.
and get home. It was a good time to walk the dogs as soon as I got in.
We didn't keep a dog, only gun dogs, where my husband worked. And we had those in proper council kennels.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7,
Just say
8,
20.
9, and 10, because they're slightly different. There's the same side and then there's the opposite side. So, okay, and then we'll do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, so the Yang style. So this is technically a Chen style class, but I learned this off of Mark Peters, and it's so nice. I just want to share it. It's very nice. It's got breathing in it. It's got stretching in it. There's a nasty bit where you have to do a sort of stretch thing, but you can do different versions of it that aren't quite so strenuous. So you start together like that, and then bring your left foot. So I'm using my left foot. So your left foot as well, so there's no mirroring we'll do. So bring your left foot out and make sure they're all nicely lined up. Breathe in, breathe out. And breathe in, breathe out, extend the fingers. Then bring the hands to the front, breathe in. Breathe out, extend the fingers. Breathe in, like you're a bat. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then imagine you're holding a pencil between your shoulder blades. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out and stretch a bit more on the out breath. Then breathe in. Breathe out, rotate the fists forward. Breathe out. So we're like this with the fists, that's it. Then breathe in, and if you can, go up on tippy toes. But don't worry if you can't. Breathe out. And hold the pencil between the shoulder blades. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then there's the double one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Palms down. Breathe in. Breathe out, fists turn out. Then you go up on tiptoes again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the feet in. Bring the hands on the. So you rest the hands on the tummy. And you bend the knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn your body. So I'll show you from the side. You're turning. Breathe in. You don't have to do it as big as me. Breathe out. Or you can just look with your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. Breathe in. So it's 3 times. So one more time each side. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And back to the middle. Bring your feet out a bit. Normally, in the diagram, they've got their legs together, but this is too much. This is the character building stretch. So you breathe in like this. Turn the hands around. Then you breathe out, and apparently you go all the way down to touch the floor with your hands, and then your whole front torso folds up against the leg. Or not, in our case. Breathe in. And we do this 6 times. Breathe out. Breathe in. They obviously don't have issues with postural hypertension, so if you're getting a bit of that, you can do a bit of that in between, and that will help deal with that, because the diagram, it's got these young men that don't have issues with the whole Okay, we've got 2 more, thank goodness for that. 5. One more time. 6. And then you just place your hands on your back and you just lean forward 6 times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Show you from the side too. So I do a little one. You can do a bigger one if you want, but a little one, just gentle stretch. 3, 4, 5. So you just stretch your tummy a bit, really. And one more time. 6. Great.
Next. These supposed to be straight.
When you touch I do it. They're supposed to be straight, but the diagrams of guys in their teens and 20s, so you can have it a bit bent. You can have it a bit bent, and that's still, you're stretching the hamstrings, that's still going to stretch the hamstrings.
That's bent.
Yes, that's fine.
That's straight.
That's pretty impressive. So what they do is they actually, the diagram, they actually hold behind their legs and they've folded themselves all the way down, but don't feel, you know, these are, so we're like that. So you can have a slightly bent leg, or you can have it completely straight. He said both are fine. So you just have to adapt it, and some people, you just do that and then back up again, and that will still work. That will still work. It's just to stretch the hamstrings. So that's the next move. We've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one, and then it's this one. So you breathe in, and you can go up on tiptoes if you want, and then out. But you might want to just keep your feet flat on the floor, and that's fine as well. So you breathe in and out, and the hands are like counterbalancing. They're counterbalancing. So if you do it without, then you might want to go up to the tiptoes for a bit of a challenge, but you don't have to, because this is still good. And he usually does this one 4 times each side, so this is the 3rd time. And then the 4th time. And breathe in, just bring the hands up. And out. So I'll show you from the side, so it's like this. You just come forward, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. And then 6. Cross the hands. And then you go out to the side. So it starts from the fingertips, and then you work your way down the whole of the arm, and then you do your bounce. And then you swap. Faster and faster and faster. And then you break out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your left foot in. Right foot in. Hold your tongue. Yeah. That's the whole of the health set. So it's quite nice. It's got some nice stretches in. It's got the nasty bit in. They all seem to have a nasty bit, and then the rest of it's quite good. Then the grand finale is just it's very strange. Is that me? Is that that's all right. And then we'll stop for a quick water break. I need to give you another £5 because we've now successfully done some maths. Aren't we clever? Well done us. We're really good. I'm just going to put some water in there. I've run out of water. Go grab some. Good stuff. Keep hydrated in the weather. Very good. What about that?
I sent my grandson to Burwell to get some milk from the co-op. There wasn't a pint of milk to be had at the co-op or at the Premier.
Across the road.
No. He said their deliveries have been housed.
Yeah. Because I'm a co-op member, I had an email.
You're right.
Oh.
Yeah, I get every day. I get.
Didn't you get an email?
No, they don't email me.
So I don't answer.
Because I don't
Yeah.
And it's always a different
email
number.
anybody.
Yeah.
And it's always around this time. Quite often it's between 11 and 12.
How do you use it?
Oh.
And I've had it for about 3 months.
Yeah.
I don't never answer.
Yeah, I've been getting scam. I've been getting scam texts saying, do I want to earn lots of money
Yes.
every
I'm
week?
feeling a lot looser now.
This one
And I'm like,
really high.
No.
it just seems a bit.
Put an awful number on it.
Sounds like
It sounds like a scam because
Yeah,
normally
5 bed.
you'd get a letter through the door saying, if you'd like to do this work, we're interviewing people in this area now. I've seen that before because they're always looking for leaflet droppers
Yes.
in
I'm
Cambridge.
going to make one of the rooms the final room.
But especially if they don't tell you what the work is.
Yes, it sounds
And you
very
just think it
suspicious.
sounds very
Well, this is
suspicious.
just a call, but I never answer it, so I don't know what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I've had 2 expected calls on the landline and 1 unexpected this morning, just to tell me that my credit card had been hacked. That was all.
You just ignore it.
Had it been hacked or was
It
it?
can't possibly have been hacked.
Have you got a credit card?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it's in the pocket.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's never used.
So the only way of doing it is to ring
I mean, I haven't
Right.
actually got I haven't got a credit card, so if anyone phones me up and says, oh, there's been a problem with your credit card, I say, well, that's funny, I don't actually have a credit card.
Mine was cloned.
Oh,
yes, it can.
How can they clone it if you don't use it?
I did use it and they
Ah.
cloned it.
ah,
Did you
I
lose a
only
lot of
use
money?
my credit card for if
like emergencies.
I buy anything via the phone. Say I phone up and order something, I pay for that on my credit
And
card.
then we're just going to look at wave hands like clouds. Ah. So what might be quite fun is looking at the bit after the first half of the form, the first fifth of the form, just so we've learned a little bit more. Because it's got wave hands like clouds, and it's also got step back and circle on. So what we're going to try now is going to just go walking sideways. So you like this, and then the foot comes in. And then when you're doing it this way, you don't step out as big. Some people do step out as big, but they tend to be Chen style practitioners that are much, much younger and have started when they were babies. So some of them really do a big movement, but actually it's quite nice just doing it to here. And then we'll just go in the other direction. Just so this is the bit we do at the middle. Step, rotate, shift. That's not bad. It's a bit tricky. If I turn around, I'll try and explain. If I just start here. So, I transfer my weight. Turn, raise the heel. Now as the hands swap round, and then as they move across, and then as this one comes up, that's what brings the other foot in. So there's a timing thing. And in the form, we don't actually go in the other direction really, but we can for practicing for health. So when I've done this with Eva, she tends to go both directions just because she actually does the whole form in both ways. Okay, so I'll just show, I'll show from the front, and then, it's okay. just show from here. So just watch, because I'm not mirroring. I'm just doing it, and then we step out 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. This, and you cross the hands. 5. And this comes that way. You turn round and you like that. And that's the ending. So let's go. If we go from single whip, so we're just doing it in bits. We're facing this way, we're in single whip, so right hand fisted, left hand out. And we go 1, 2, 3. Then we step out 5 times with the left foot. 1. Step up with the right foot. 2. 3. 4. And then 5. You finish here. Then you bring your left foot over and across. It's like you're pushing something away, you're pushing things away with your hand. Then you step forward with the right foot, heel, toe, cross the hands, turn, and then one brushes the knee and one pushes out. Then you come up like this, bring the hand under the elbow, you're facing that way, and then you stretch out like that. And that's the ending. Great. Yeah, very good.
I like the ending.
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll do it again. So that's the chunk after the bit. We'll put the chunks together at some point, but it'd be quite nice to go into the next part. So we've just done our single whip. So just to get into that, it's like this, then you go like that, then you step, single whip. Okay, we'll do that 3 times, and then we'll go on to the next bit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will be going through this whole form with Master Chen in June. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. And then 5 steps out with the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2. So weight back, 3, turn, 4, sink forward, 1, sink back, bring the hand to the ear, bring the other hand under the elbow, turn, and then we're facing that way, come forwards a bit, we're facing that way, and then we go out like that. So we're facing that door. So that's like you've got a cup of tea there, and that's like pushing something away. So I'm using my right hand, and you use your right hand and left hand. If I'm mirroring, just like that. Oh, that's really tricky. So that's the mirror side. So that's pushing out, and that's the ending. Yeah, very nice. Let's do it again. It's quite complicated, but it's good for the brain to do complicated things, even if you're not doing them, if you're doing a variation or you're not quite getting it, it's still going to work the brain. So that's the bit that you'll think, that's the important bit. Rather than being able to do it perfect, that will come with repetition. This stuff's really hard. I mean, this form's very difficult. And a lot of people that do other styles of Tai Chi don't even bother with Chen style. They say it's too complicated. But I like all the circles and things because I can feel it doing marvellous things for the brain. So it's worth it just for that. So let's try that again. We'll do one more. We'll do our third. Normally they do 3 times or 5 times. So here we go. Oh, sorry, we should have started here. Let's get it right, just to get into that single whip. So, and up, up. 1, 2. I think we've got enough time. Oh, we've got enough time to do it 5 times. That's marvellous. 2. It's very similar to learning a tune. 4 and 5. Like this. And then you sink down. So you want to keep this hip from, it needs to be like that. So you're getting that line between the hip and the shoulder. He's quite fussy there. Yeah, sure. I'll show it from the side. I'll show it from the side view. I'll show it from the side view. So I'm like this. Then I come up like that. And then I'm like this. And then I sink down. And then I check that my hip's not sticking out. He was quite insistent about. So the way of getting that line between is that little hip movement when you do it very, very slowly. So not the one where you do with the feet. You just do the hip movement and you do it for ages and ages. And then you go the other direction. And then that's all nice and neat. So I'll just show you from the side view again. I've done my last one of these, and it goes 1, 2, crosses. So it crosses and it comes in, and then it comes out. So from the front, look, it's like this and like that. So it's all in this bit turning. Like that. So that's it. And then I lift up the toes and this comes under. This comes under like that. So I'm from there, then it comes like that. And then I turn, and then as I sink down, that's where this elbow comes out and this hand comes out. So if I mirror, it's like that. So it's like the bounce, but this stops at the bottom. Yeah. I'll show that again. So it's very complicated, so don't worry. It goes 1 step, 2 stretch, 3 step and cross, 4 turn, 5 sink forward and turn, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's like you're putting it. It's like if you put something in the shelf and then you're neating it up a bit afterwards. That's this bit. It's like, So there's a feeling of projecting out through the sinking of the weight. So if I just mirror, so it's and there's a separation of the elbow and the elbow, so you're like It's a bit like when you're doing your standing exercises and you're expanding out. There's an expanding outwards. Yeah. Let's do that. We've got 2 left to make our 5. So it's good. Can you feel your brain melting? It's marvellous, isn't it? So here we go. So from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in that. And then off we go. Go. Yeah, they like to do great big stances in Chen, but we don't have to. I've seen like Master Chen Shaoxing, he does more upright, so it's more upright. Step out. 1, 2. Really relax the arms. 3, 4. That blackbird deserves a bunch of flowers, doesn't it? 5. And step, turn, and transfer the weight and open. So it's a round shape in both arms. Then you sink back, start to bring it towards the elbow, turn, turn, like this. Nice. And then once more with feeling. Once more with feeling. I think that's probably, yeah, we might, yeah, we'll do one more round of this. More. And again. So just breathing in and out, very good. So they tend to quite exaggerate this bit these days. I'm doing the early version, it's a little bit more subtle. Two. 3. 4. And 5. Marvellous. Woo! Very good. So I'll just show you how that works in conjunction with the bit after the first section, just so you can see. I'll do it over here. So we've done this one. We've ended up doing that, like that, and then we've done this one. We'll go through it at some point. It's just like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. We've ended up here. Then it's fist under elbow. Then step back and circle arms. I'm just going to do 3. 1. Otherwise we'll be here all day. 2, 3. Then it's like this. And then instead of going all the way down, you just go to here. Instead of going all the way down, what we normally do, go to here. And then this is called, I think this is called flash through back. I don't know why it's called that. Then it goes to there, then it goes to there, it goes to there, whoop, and then there's another punch. Then, hang on. Ah! That's it. Then it goes to there. It's been a while. Then it goes to there, and then it goes to wave hands like clouds. There we are, which is what we've just done. So that's where that comes in. It's very complicated, but it's very nice because the basic makeup is this silk reeling number 2 and silk reeling number 1. So that's the, if you let's do this one. So we start like this, and then transfer the weight, come across, turn the waist, raise the hands up. Transfer the weight, bring the hands across, turn the waist, bring the hands down. So basically it's just variations of this silk reading exercise, but in a form and put together. And feeling the weight shift and feeling all these lovely circles. It's actually really nice. It's really nice to join in with. So the other form I've been learning is the Sinja, the new frame. So the Lauja, which is what we're doing at the moment, that's an old frame, which is about maybe 350, 400 years old. So it's not as old as some of the songs I'm singing, really. But it's pretty, you know, it's not bad. And I know there's trees older than this form, so, you know. And the new frame is about 150 years old.
That's why it's called new.
Brand new. Well, it's like the New Forest. Parts of the New Forest are like 1,000 years old, aren't they? So it's not. It was new. Now try the other direction. So like this. So just check. We'll do if we do it in bits, and then we just pause. So we just pause here. Check your posture, and then turn, and just hold that pose. And then you come across. So that's another thing that Master Chen likes to do. He likes to hold the pose. Because although this is always in perpetual movement, sometimes it can help the movement better if you can feel. So then try it going all the way around. See if that's made a difference. So he likes to talk about reducing the interference through the body. Blackbird's been delightful, all classes, just singing all day. Doesn't seem to go to the loo or stop for a drink or anything. I mean, we'll get some food or. Yeah, that's great. That's very nice. How are we doing? Yeah, any questions on that?
It's the only bit I can manage.
It's very good, but I mean, that's the thing though, when you're doing the form, you're just doing that over and over again. So, worst case scenario, everyone else could be doing the form. You just practice that, and that will still be doing it, just the like component part. That's quite nice. So let's have a look. We'll just practice going from side to side. Let's do some nice qigong things, because we worked quite hard today and it's getting a bit hot in here. Well, I didn't want to put the lights on. And I thought, well, we do need to be able to see, so let's have the curtains open, but then it just means all the heat. Because the curtains keep the heat out, as well as keep the heat in, depending on what time, because we often shut the curtains if it's been too cold, but it's just so hot. So, Tai Chi symbols, so you come across, down, so it's that beautiful curved, breathe naturally. Relax the shoulders. One more time each side. And then plum blossom falls left and right. And then once more with feeling. Nice. Sun and moon. So I saw a really big moon last night. It looked amazing. So you've got the sun. And then the moon's like a quiet reflection. But it really looked amazing last night. I was very impressed. How are you doing? Oh. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. I think the Qigong's my favourite actually. You just feel super chill doing it. So just breathe it in, breathe it out. So I had to leave that up because I don't know how to do it. And I don't want to do it if I don't want to mess it up. So that's why I've left that up there. There's a person, John normally do, but he's away I think today. It's fine, it's not anyone's way. All the people that normally put it away are away, so yeah, I'm not touching it, leave it out. Yeah. It's not hurting anyone, it's not in our way, is it? You know, just leave it up till next Wednesday. Yeah, it's not bothering me. It's not bothering me in the slightest, so. Because I'm like, no, I haven't got the knack, because you have to get the brick out and whack it and stuff. There's a whole rigmarole. So just very gently, we're just polishing our face. Polishing it. That's nice. It's very good for your youthful complexion. And we go underneath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do it like that as well as together. Rub the face together and then rub the hands together. Very nice. Give the lower back a rub. Oh, I love that bit. It just feels so caring, doesn't it? Nice back rub. Yeah. Nice and tall. Just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So just really feel the connection through the body. So connected body, connected thinking. Oh, good. Oh, good. I need to. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, put your feet together and bow. Well done, us. What a lovely session. That was just lovely, really nice.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Well done, that was great. We'll do more of a, we'll try and join up all the bits together at some point, so it'll be this beautiful harmonious thing. Well done.
Lovely blackbird.
Yeah, that's why I switched it on to original sound for musicians. That blackbird was just delightful. It's been it was the same one from Monday and also all last year, and he just sings, and the variation in his song is stunning. I mean, well, I can see why a lot of composers nick stuff off blackbirds, like Messiaen. There's a lot of if you ever listen, I'm not. Yeah, you can unplug that. There's a lot of birds in his music. There's a lot of people that use it. But yeah, that was like a jazz person would have loved that, you know. So really good. All right, we better go because the choir's about to arrive and I've got rehearsal, so I've got to shoot off. Well done, that was great, really good. All right, take care. Bye.
Bye.